What's going on, guys? It's Young Wealth. Now today we got a juicy video, right? Because sometimes people ask, like, how much LCX do I need to get a significant amount of profit, right? Today we got the graph. Let me just give you a sneak peek, okay? Let me give you a little sneak. There we go. Sneak peek of the graph that's gonna make you a big implication to your net worth on the positive appreciating side of things, right? So before we get into the graph and why I'm making this video saying you should get 5,000 LCX before it's too late, we have to actually take a look at LCX's actual behavior in the markets for the past month. Now, as you can see, it had a little rally to 20 cents, but it didn't really do nothing significant. So what does that mean? We still have time. And as you can see by the title, it says get 5,000 LCX before it's too late. Now, if we just go to the converter, right, how much is 5,000 LCX worth? What does that say? $800, $802, right, to get yourself 5,000 LCX, a token that's working on tokenization, a token that's regulated, a token that has the euro. It has the first. It has the first advantage. Okay, you gotta understand, like, when it comes to when stuff starts to get adopted, they're gonna look at LCX and think, okay, this coin is regulated. Okay, it has the first comers advantage. Like, it's doing elevated things. So to say you can own 5,000 of those coins for only less than a month's work, less than $900, it's a privilege. Okay, it's a privilege. Now let's get into the graph and let's break things down. Okay, now as you can see, we have the graph on the top. We have the 2025 price, because of course we're working on how much you can make in 2025, right? So we know that 5,000 LCX cost $20 or $800, right? So with that being said, my first price target for 2025 for LCX is it's $1. I'm sorry, like, I'm not doing anything lower than $1. I'm sorry. $1 is a 771 million market cap, not even a billion, guys, not even a billion. So $1 is damn near. I feel like it's gonna happen. I can say that in confidence, it's gonna happen. If it don't happen, something went terribly wrong in this market. Now, as you can see, you would have turned your $800 into 5K. Repeat, you would have turned $800 investment into $5,000. Okay. The next one is $2. If it hits $2, which I think that's very possible still, bear in mind that's like a $1.5 billion market cap. That's still not very much. That's not a lot at all. If you ask me, that's not a lot at all. Okay. So with that being said, like, that's 10,000 just off an $8,800 investment. And I feel like this is the most realistic price target, is $2. Now, if we get a bit nosy and a bit cheeky, we can go to $2.50, which is also very possible. You have to bear that in mind. That what's that? If you just do the math in the head, that's something like a 2 billion market cap. Okay, probably like a 2 billion to 2.2 billion market cap. If things catch on and there's a lot of catalysts for LCX, I feel like that's possible. So if it goes to that, you would have turned your $800 to 12.5K. 12500, okay, you would have turned it into $12,500, which is a very, very, very great investment and a very good ROI when it comes to investing only $800. Now, the biggest target I have, which I would have fully exited LCX by then, is $3.50. This would require LCX to go to like a damn near 4 billion market cap, which is possible. As I've said, it is doable, but I'll prefer to leave and exit my bags before $3.50. I feel like that's nearing the tops. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future, but we're playing this to play it safe, okay? Now, guys, I forgot to type this. This is where it gets interesting, right? Because I always make videos, right, buybacks. I always make videos on buybacks because you got to understand, as you can see right here in the green writing, it says the power of selling high and buying low, okay? Now, usually altcoins tend to dip like 95%, but I've been conservative, right? And I've said if LCX dips 85% and you sold at the right times, right, and it dips 85% from where you sold and took profits, okay? Let's just go to the first target. If you're at $1 and it actually dips 85%, that's 15 cents. So it will cost you 15 cents to buy LCX. Now, the profit you made, you will buy back in. Now, I'm not saying you have to, but it's a good strategy if you're trying to get rich over these next 5 years, because 5 years comes and goes very quickly. Do not worry. If you didn't make it to the 2025 bull and the millionaire, you will still have another chance in 2029. Do not worry. Not financial advice, but this is just me being honest, okay? Now, as I said, if you buy back at any of these ranges where if it hits $2, it will go as low as 30 cents. If it hits $2.50, it will go as low as 38 cents. If it hits $3.50, it will go as low as 53 cents. Any of these regions where you buy back in, you're going to accumulate around 33,000 LCX tokens, right? And with that 33,000 LCX tokens, you are going to carry that on into the 2029 bull run. Now, in the 2029 bull run, or the next bull run we have, the lowest target I will actually have for LCX is $3.50. I feel like that's very conservative, okay? Now, if it hits $3.50, you've turned $800. Hear this, right? You've turned $800 into $115,000. Repeat, you've turned $800 into $115,000 over a 5-year period. If it hits $4.20, which I feel like, again, is conservative. I'm just being honest. These are all conservative price points. I feel like it will blow past $5 in 2029. I'm just being honest. But if it hits $4.20, you've made $138,000 back. Okay, if it hits $5.50, you've made $181,000, guys. Do you know how good that will feel? Just to say, you know what, I have an extra $181,000 in my portfolio just off buying $800 worth of LCX at a good price. Now, if it hits $7, you will have $230,000. Oh my Lord, $230,000 off an $800 investment. Now, I'm gonna be honest, $7 to $10 is where I start taking profits again in 2020. Yeah, I'm talking 5 years from now. Hopefully, I'm alive by then. Okay, but as I was saying, I'm talking like ahead of the game, because I feel like long term always wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So when people are panicking, thinking, oh, 2025, my last time to get rich, I'm thinking, no, crypto's not going nowhere. There will be more bull runs to come. So with that being said, like $7 is very possible, and I feel like that's still conservative. But that's where I would like start to say, you know what, I bought back in low. I'm probably a millionaire by now, multi-millionaire, probably leaving the market with $4 million if LCX hits $7. Okay, now the last one I put is $10, because we know that's a psychological price point. $10 is a psychological price point. If it blows past 10, then 15, 20 is possible. If it blows past 10 with ease, $15 to $20 is possible. We're not gonna go that far, because we could be here all night if I just give you my honest price predictions. It could go to 50. I don't know where it's gonna end or where it's gonna have a ceiling, right? So with that being said, if it hits $10, you've turned $800 into $330,000, okay, over the space of 5 years. That's why I'm telling you, you need to get 5,000 LCS, because I feel like this will be the cheapest price you're gonna get. It might go lower. If you look at the graph, it might go lower. It can go lower. It can go down to 10 cents, whatever. But I feel like these regions, they don't really matter, okay? Like these regions where you're just securing 5,000 LCS to play around with and actually... Because let's just be honest, guys. If you're watching this video, you probably have over 10 to 20,000 LCX. I'm just being honest. So the fact we can make this much money off only 5,000, it shows us how much money we're truly in for. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was Young Wealth, back with another one. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, please, because it will highly support the channel. It will highly make me grow as a channel and actually get to the lengths that we deserve to get to. So with that being said, smash the like button if you're a kind person. I'll be back with more content soon. And yes, not financial advice, but looking to try and have ownership over 5,000 LCS. I'm just being honest. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.